The nonprofit Concerns of Police Survivors, also called COPS, is remembering fallen law enforcement officers during this Appreciation Day today.
Family members are asking for folks to take the day to thank officers for all they do. Fox 10's Jennifer Ah joining us live at DPS headquarters with more. Law Enforcement Appreciation Day comes once a year, but it really is something that we should recognize every day.
Yes, for sure, Carrie, John, every single day. And this is really interesting timing. Officer Townsend's death is on a lot of people's minds today, especially those within the law enforcement community. I talked to a sergeant who lost her former husband more than 20 years ago, and she told me this latest incident has brought back a lot of old memories. Being an officer herself, Marie Dreyer-Kircher is honoring her fellow law enforcement family by wearing the color blue and by sharing her own painful story of loss, the loss of her former husband, Sergeant Mark Dreyer.
At the time, we had boy-girl twins that were 5 years old, and it was extremely difficult.
Back in 1993, Sergeant Dreyer was conducting a traffic stop on I-10, about 20 miles south of Phoenix. Marie remembers the exact words she said to him before he went out the door. Be careful.
And the individual that hit him was under the influence of drugs and alcohol, and hit the back of the patrol car, and then him.
Dreyer died in the hospital. The drunk driver was sentenced to 15 years in prison. And the hardest part for Marie wasn't her own grief, but trying to explain what happened to her young 5-year-old twins.
As a sergeant with Department of Public Safety, I'd given death notifications before, but I had never given one to a child, yet alone my own.
Now, on this Law Enforcement Appreciation Day, she's not asking folks to do anything extravagant.
The simple acts of kindness mean a lot. Just having somebody who sees an officer, usually you know they're an officer and when they're in uniform, and you just say, you know, thank you for what you do. I do the same thing for military, as I thank them for what they do.
That's it, a simple thank you. Now, police survivors are also asking people if they can and if they're eligible to donate blood on this day. For more information on that, you can head over to our website, fox10phoenix.com. Just click on that Seen on TV section, and there's a link called L.E.A.D. Live in Phoenix, I'm Jennifer Ah, Fox 10 News.